Hi, Lutz.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, thank you. How you doing?
Yeah,
Nice that you went to the wedding. Nice food, and lots of drinks.
yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, I love weddings.
Yeah,
Um,
good stuff. Okay, well, I thought we'd just kick off today with a live session,
mhm.
last minute. Um, what
James,
I'm
can I have Telegram? I would like to have it on my laptop so that I can see the screen a bit better. I'm just trying to do that. Is that
Yeah, of
possible?
course. Yeah, if you
Yes.
download the app onto your laptop,
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
you
All
got
right. Don't
you.
worry. You don't need to wait for me because I still have you on my on my phone. But while I'm
Yeah,
listening, I'll do that. So just
yeah,
download the app. Yeah.
yeah. Download the app on your laptop. Lude's Anaya is a trader, and she works with me on Samrock Trading Academy. So
Oh, really?
yeah, we did our training together actually and learned to trade back in 2012,
Back
13, something like that.
No, no, 15, 16 is when
Was
we
it 15?
went. Yeah, I was there until the end of 17 actually, and then in 18 I started working with that guy. Remember I told you
Oh, that guy,
we
yeah.
traded the fund. Yeah. So yeah, I was there for 3 years, and you learned faster than me.
Oh, I
Some
don't
I
people
know.
just
do.
refused.
I don't know.
I
They
just
they do
refused to
say
leave the
that
traders.
female traders are better than male traders, don't they?
Yes, that's what they were saying. That's true. Yeah. I don't know if that's true. Sorry, but that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I just wanted, when I had opportunity to sit next to them and listen to them and why they took trades and whatever, I just wanted to be there all the time.
Exactly.
So
It's
I said,
exciting.
exciting. Okay, let me
Yeah.
just see.
So what we're going to start with today? Let's just work through a bit of a watch list, and then we can see if anything's setting up. So let's create a new watch list for today. So I'm using
Okay.
TradingView for the watch list. Let's just go to create new list, and let's date that today. So we are on 26, 24. Oh, actually, because of the US, I'll put 26th of November, 24. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's have a look at Bitcoin first.
Okay.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. So obviously, was it you that mentioned it earlier, Lutz?
About MicroStrategy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hmm.
It's interesting, isn't it?
It is interesting. And this is the thing, you look at this and you think, well, obviously Bitcoin hasn't quite got to 100K, but it's, well, it more or less almost touched it, didn't it?
99 something, wasn't it?
99, yeah, 99,
What are you
862.
thinking now then? What's the next move?
I think, I think it's going to pull back to a certain
Yeah.
level. I mean, if we look at the weekly chart. I mean, it's just,
It's
you
like a
zoom.
firework.
It's like, yeah, it's like a firework, and a firework doesn't stay up there, does it? You know,
What goes up must come down.
what goes up must come down. Exactly right.
But where though? Is it
Well,
coming all the way back down to the start of that big move, or is it coming down? Like, where are the levels? Like, I mean, I guess the point, the question I'd have is, there are trades to be opened, right? Now it seems shorting seems dangerous now after that move. But where are the levels where you'd be looking to open longs or open shorts?
well, I think the safest strategy potentially would be just waiting at the moment, but introducing a bit of martingale into manual trading. So martingale, like let's just say, for example, there's an order at this possible level. Actually, we could use a Fibonacci like we did the other day. Let's just remove that level there. So this is a daily chart we're on at the moment. Let's try and get that exactly right. I mean, you can't. I mean, really, it's normally what you do, I suppose, with Fibonacci is have a look at where it's retraced to in the past. But you can't really look at that because it's a totally different move. Obviously, Bitcoin's really been ranging, obviously, the last few months.
It's like we were saying with gold, when it keeps just setting all like new levels of highness, it's hard to gauge a sort of range when it's just going up.
Exactly. So, got a bit of a range there, I suppose, and it's broken out. Broke out.
Oh, it's gone for now, isn't it? It's gone for now.
It's
What
gone
I'd
for
be
now.
looking at is like, where like with so personally, and I'm no expert, but what I'd be looking at is, you know, the moving averages, right? I'd be looking for on certain time frames, you know, at certain levels. I'd be looking, you know, to see bounces off those levels, and then when it breaks under them, I'd be looking to open shorts. You know.
So what stands out for me right there is that big candle on the equilibrium. That looks like a target of liquidity for me, because the way I look at that is there's lots of orders that might not have been filled during that big candle. So essentially, I'd look at that as an area of liquidity. So that could be a area of resistance, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, this is 50. What this bar here you're talking about?
Yeah, around the equilibrium
Yeah.
on the Fibonacci.
So really, like you say, you know, we're 50% there on Fib, and then, I mean, what I would personally would potentially do. Obviously, I wouldn't. I could put a small order in here. I think the 23% is too high.
But I think if we were getting down to the bottom, like for instance, if we got to the bottom of that big candle,
yeah.
you know, I think that potentially is a point to be looking to open along, or to be entering, basically.
7 and 8 there, isn't it? Yeah, the beginning of the big candle.
798, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a large order in there and a smaller order
At
above,
80.
and then half a gain size here. So if you're
Yeah.
risking one lot here, let's just say 1 Bitcoin for argument's sake, 1 Bitcoin the size. So that would be 1 Bitcoin potentially. Here's a box. So we could do. I'll move that. Oh, there you go. .5 BTC. Let's just put it there actually. And then you've got another one.
What, 87?
Yeah.
No? Yeah.
So David, this is Anaya. I did my training with Anaya originally.
Hi, David.
Hello, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Are you going to be doing sessions as well? That would be cool.
Yeah, if they're on Monday or Tuesday, I can always do. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is a bit trickier for me.
Hey, you're welcome to jump in, and it's an open group. You're welcome to jump in anytime. I really want to make it a community where people feel, you know, they're just opening up sessions to go over ideas and stuff.
Yes.
I think, you know, faster alone, further together, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I think potentially I mean, we might even see a spike down, right
Further
down
up,
to
yeah.
the previous levels.
Previous levels. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
You know, I
70
think.
point.
I mean, we might just see this happen overnight or something, and then we see a big spike. Obviously, there's a lot of buy orders down here, and
I don't see it.
No.
I just think that there's too many people sidelines, and I think. I mean, can we see the liquidity at different levels now? Do you have that? Can you add that filter? Because I think that this, like with BlackRock and stuff, the game has changed now.
Especially with all the ETFs and the regulations around it.
Yeah.
Because the big companies won't let it go down that low. I believe.
Well, they don't want it to, and I think there's too many people on the sidelines, and there's too many people who look at this as who are looking at this as a 5 to 10 year investment, who see a 20% pullback and think that'll do. They're not waiting for, they don't care if they buy at 50 or 80,000 really, because it's a 1% or a 2% allocation of their portfolio, which they're hoping becomes 15 or 20% over a 10-year period.
So you don't see a big pullback to the previous levels, to those levels at all, 71, 8, 72.
Maybe after Trump gets inaugurated,
Right.
we could see, because I think at the moment it's just all out bullish. There's a bill going through. Trump has said he wants to buy. He said in a speech that he wants to buy 1 million Bitcoin over 5 years. There's a bill going through already, and he controls the House and the Senate. So until he comes in, it's up only for me. There's going to be the odd little pullback, but I just think it could reach escape velocity soon. But once he comes in, I think the reality sets in that he doesn't care about crypto. He's promised everything to everyone.
Yeah.
And that there's a lot more important things going on in the world right now, and that crypto is barely getting a mention. And then, of course, if that bill gets stalled or Trump is hesitant about it, that's when I think we could see that return to those levels.
Pull down. Okay. That's a fair point.
But I think that's, for me, is a multi-month thing. And I think now, for instance, if it drops to 80,000 now, I'm buying.
Yes. Sure. I want to buy them.
Yeah, exactly. And we're all talking about when we're talking about opening leverage positions halfway down that candle or at the bottom of that candle.
Yeah.
And so I think you think about how many people are more degenerate than us and are less thinking about it less, and are going to be opening leverage positions above that point. Yeah, of course. I don't know. I just think that's what I mean, mate. Go look at the open interest now.
Yeah.
People don't want to miss out on any parabolic move, and most people are not sophisticated investors.
Well, this is exactly why the martingale strategy is a good way of potentially getting in with a little bit up here, a little bit more down here, a little bit more here, and all these
building
different
your
levels.
position up as it goes down.
Yeah, because you don't really want to be leveraging it in that way.
Honestly, it's just that one candle where the equilibrium is that just screams at me liquidity in that sort of fair value gap.
Yeah,
that just screams liquidity at me there. That's definitely an area that I'd looking to be targeting. 100%.
Yeah.
Just in that rectangle area, just from the previous wick and the next wick.
yeah. It's just looking for I can draw a box. Where's a box here?
I believe the rectangle's on the paintbrush one, is it?
Is it? Oh,
I've forgotten that too. I don't remember. Where is it?
there it
Brush.
is. There it is.
Yeah.
Right. So we're talking potentially be about round.
Yeah, anywhere in that
That's
area,
our
I
buy
see a
zone.
lot of liquidity essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's watch this in BTC. Going to write it on this. Have you got a trading plan a trading book, by the way, Lutz?
And then
I think
I
you
don't.
said, yeah, you said before, didn't you?
Need to get, yeah.
No, I need to get one, to be fair. I do journal my stuff, but I don't actually go through with it as much as I should.
Yeah.
That's one thing I need to start doing.
Journal.
Yeah, it's always good to sort of have that. It's really
Yeah.
tricky to sort of get the hang of it, but just recording the trades. It takes time, and just
Just your sentiment behind it, the reasons why you went in and stuff.
exactly. And then whether it's a winning trade or a losing trade, you can go back to it afterwards and have a look. I mean, really, for me personally, I will be looking at buying real asset Bitcoin on this, because you never know. And at the end of the day, yes, we can jump on, leverage trades when this sort of thing happens, like you're saying, but it's a tricky one, really, because I want to leverage that and get in with a stop loss and get my stop loss straight up to break even as soon as I possibly can, potentially on the 1 minute chart or something. But I found it quite hard to get in and out of Bitcoin actually recently as well, because my broker is just, it's not really, I can't get out when I need to get out because the price is moving so much.
You've got to use start using decentralized platforms.
Oh, yeah. I've got a Kraken leverage Kraken account, but I've got more leverage on my main professional trading account. You see,
I used to leverage.
I only use decentralized leverage platforms now, and then I don't even have any centralized exchange accounts anymore. Actually, I mean, look, I believe in Bitcoin. I want to believe in something, so I use products which are hopefully part of the future that I want to be a part of.
I used to use DYDX. That's one I used to use a lot before.
DYDX is cool. It's really cool. The only problem is the tokenomics. It's a VC behemoth with terrible tokenomics.
Yeah.
So GMX is. I use GMX normally, and that's if you haven't read about GMX or the white paper, I highly recommend it, because for me it kicked off a lot of the rev share stuff that we see now. One of the most innovative sort of methods of funding leverage trading, and basically allows you to get a taste of the exchange side. Of the exchange side action on lev trading, right? By staking, you can essentially profit from other people, both their fees and obviously their losing trades, of which there are many.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, brilliant. So just for the new joiners who just joined the chat, I've just been analysing Bitcoin.
Right, guys.
Hi guys, welcome.
How you doing? You all right?
Yo, Wheels. Yo,
How you doing, bro?
Hey, Yusuf, how you doing?
You all right, please?
We're going.
Good stuff. So
I'm
we've just
just a fly on the wall in this stuff. I'll let the pros go through this.
That's good. No, not at all, mate. Not at all. It's all about getting everyone involved, and that's the thing. So what we've just been going through Bitcoin and just looking at Bitcoin and the price action. Obviously, we're on a bit of a drop at the moment with Bitcoin, but it could be a normal correction. It could be just a normal pullback. We could see prices come right down to the previous range, really, which was around the sort of 70,000, between 55 and 70,000. One way of trading it could potentially be using martingale strategy with real asset. So you're buying potentially a smaller amount at the top, and then you're buying a big amount at the bottom, and using Fibonacci to decide where you're going to potentially buy. I trade this sort of strategy really with silver. I like it with silver because I can get in to see which way gold's going potentially, and then as the price drops, it gets me in a little trade there with no stop loss. But you need a big account to actually do that, to sort of withstand the drawdown. But
back soon, guys.
Okay, mate. Cheers. So we're sort of looking at potentially a buy zone around here, around this 50% mark for Bitcoin. So we're just watching that at the moment. Or we could look for some shorts. So let's just move over to the system here. So what I do with these trades is go through the possibility of a short or a long trade on the using the the yellow arrows to start with. So we've got BAT USDT. Okay, so it's given me a possible setup for a short with BAT. Now, in this, remember it's purely technical. We do have a trend line in the middle, which is orange, so that's going down. We've got the sniper, so that's another rule. We've also got this red line pointing down here. Sentiment is it's probably going to drop. We've also got a head and shoulders pattern forming here. So if we break this level, potentially, where's he at? So we've got a level there. You've got a bit of a level there. Not you've got a level obviously with this and there. So if we break this level at the end of the hour, which is in 40 minutes or so, then I would potentially let's go short on BAT with a tight stop. EOS is another one. Okay, so it looks like these cryptos are literally going to follow Bitcoin, obviously, and drop a little bit before they go higher. What we can do with this system actually is set it up for just longs. So I prefer really most of the time going long with crypto for obvious reasons. So we've got nothing setting up there on the hourly. Fast. Nothing setting up there. Okay, right. So let's go to the 4 hourly chart. Go slow. Dash. Okay, so we've got possible short forming on the 12, in 40 minutes, 4 hour. So I'm going to write that down for my 4 hour chart. Now we are against a trend here, but naturally it's a pullback, in my opinion. So we could see a slightly more of a drop in the price here.
Sorry to interrupt, James. I've just closed a trade on gold that I was doing over the 4 hour, and it's literally kind of based off the areas we were talking about last week.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, if I can have 5 minutes, I'll just show you the reasons why and what happened and stuff.
Yep. Let's. Can you share your screen? I'm just
Yeah,
going to go
yeah.
to Telegram myself, actually. Let's have a look.
So it's literally, this is just on my
Right, there you go.
trading view.
Yep.
It's just a very basic. It's just very basic. It's literally just off what we was doing last week when I was on about the fair value gaps and the gold pockets and stuff. I haven't even touched it since. And obviously, I noticed there was a little bit of area there that I would have called it a fair value gap. I think that was in the 15-minute time range, though, not the 4 hour. And then obviously there was this big one here. And the way I was looking at it, because I noticed last night, I don't know, it was an overnight sort of thing. I noticed the liquidity sweep here is what I was kind of on about on these previous high here. And it targeted the previous fair value gap. And then this was literally just my area of target for a short, just this previous fair value gap area. And I noticed it on the 4 hour. I went down into the 15 minutes. And then on my entry was literally this little retracement here. So I literally waited for a little retracement, went down into the 5 minute, and then just found like certain parameters, what made me feel like it was a market structure shift. And then I've just targeted this area, I've left it and just closed it about here.
Yeah, nice. And that's the thing
So, yeah.
with that move that went down. So where you've got the bigger bars, obviously the trend, the way it's trending down there. So you got in. Where did you get in?
Let me go back on the 15 minutes. Sorry. It was literally around this retracement here. Just as it hit the previous high, I waited for a little retracement, then I got in around here. Around this bit area here it was.
Yeah, nice. So it's 15-minute.
Yeah, so that was on the 15 minute. I went down into the 5 minutes and found just found an area that I liked. And then to be fair, I think it was maybe on this second candle here was my entry.
Well, you got a high test bar there as well.
Yeah, and I just set a stop loss at the previous high.
Previous high, yeah.
Yeah, and then my target was just the previous fair value gap. And yeah. It was,
So how do you find the
successful trade.
fair value gaps?
How do I find them?
Yeah.
So essentially, it's like sort of like similar to the gold pockets, what we was on about previously.
Yeah.
So this might have been on the day chart. I found this one. Yeah. So essentially, the way I find a fair value gap is this candle here, this wick on this previous candle. Oh, if I just delete this box quickly, you don't need it now. This wick only went to there, then that wick only wick there. So this area here is essentially loads of you could say buy orders, sell orders and everything that would have got missed just on the drop down. So that's an area of liquidity where there's loads of orders ready to be made, and not all the time, but it's more than likely fair value gaps always get entered back in and stuff. It's a really common occurrence. And yeah, just after doing back testing and stuff, I just found you can build a nice strategy just off testing the fair value gaps. It's not the main thing because there's always multiple condiments you use to build a trade.
Yeah.
But yeah, targeting fair value gaps is something that I commonly do. Once there's like a sweep of liquidity off a previous high or low or something.
Brilliant. Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is great, and like you say, combining it with the pockets and the similar sort of strategy,
exactly.
looking at what the pockets are.
Yeah, I just wanted to just elaborate on the trade I've made today, basically, and show you my reasoning why. Because I know me and you, we was on about it last week. We had different opinions on certain things, didn't we?
Well, I think
Well,
it's just a different way of trading sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. All traders have it. There's not one way that's successful. There's loads, isn't there? So
There's so many, and there's so many that are unsuccessful as well. that's a
yeah,
bit
exactly.
we need to avoid.
Tell me about it.
Can I ask a question, guys, please?
Yeah.
This fair value gap, I was just looking at the so you said, was it Lutz speaking?
Yeah.
Hi, yes. So you said that you find the fair value gap on that long candle because you looked at the previous bar, which was halfway down. I don't know, let me just try to find. Could you move a little bit to the left, please? I think that would be 13, 12, 11, 10, 10th of November candle. Oops. Can you hear me, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
You see the 10th of November candle? Is that where you, what did you saw? Would you mind repeating? You said that you saw that candle kind of, so we're on the 13th right now. If you can just go on to third candle back.
Yeah, Lutz, if you can move the chart across.
Sorry.
Oh, I think we lost him.
Oh, we lost him, yeah.
Yeah, internet
It
probably.
it's probably in connection with lads every now and again. It drops out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I dropped
always-
2 minutes
you always
ago.
have
Oh, that's my
Dropped
phone.
him.
Right,
All sorts of things going on.
oh, right. Okay, so there's me. Hello.
Hi.
Let's share my
I just want to
screen.
understand that fair value gap. How do we find it? I'm not quite sure I got it from. Lutz. He said he looked at the previous bar. He saw it halfway down, and then he's not here now.
Yeah. Right. So can you see my screen again?
I can, yes.
Right.
I can
Okay.
see
So
it.
let's go on to gold
gold, yeah.
and
Gold.
have a
Back
look
up a
on
few bits.
here.
I'll catch you guys later on.
Okay. So let's go to the 15-minute chart.
15 minutes, and it was 13th of November, and then 3 candles back. 15
Yep.
minutes. Right?
So
Is that
let's
it?
put a vertical line in there. What was it? 13th of November.
13th of November.
Oh, sorry about that. My PC just.
Oh, that's all
decided-
right.
That's what mine done, but 5 minutes ago. Yes, I don't know why. I lost you all.
Let's look
so
at it
was
on
13th
here, actually, just while I'm on it. So 13th of November.
Wait, was it this one? Because you know it had a big drop.
Yeah, and these big drops sometimes, or most of the time, they happen because of news.
Yes, exactly.
And
Yeah,
that's the thing. When because if we go to, for example, we go to Forex Factory, and we filter this for dollar. We only want red, so let's just go. Let's put GBP on there as well, so like, and then apply filter.
Yeah.
So today, for example, at 3 o'clock, consumer confidence.
It's red news. Yeah.
But if we go back to look at the 13th November. So
There we go.
13th
There we go. We've
November,
got
core. Yeah, so, well, the results are not green, they're still black, so there's no green or red there. So obviously gold, well, not obviously, but gold is, benefits from the red figures, and the dollar benefits from the green figures. So like unemployment claims for here, for example, so you'll see 217K, it's green, so there's less unemployment. People claiming for unemployment in the States. Those results
dollar would
then.
go up.
Say again?
So dollar would go up with greens.
Yeah,
with
so
an-
dollar will go up with greens, gold normally will go
Down.
down. So if we go to the
So that's why. Yes.
The
So we got 13th of November.
Dixie, so that's indices.
It was 15-minute chart, Lutz,
Mhm.
wasn't it? Yes. Okay.
Let's put the dollar.
There.
I can't find the dollar. Got it
Oh, it's
somewhere.
weird. You have to put the contract thing in,
Yeah,
don't you?
I've got it in here. There we are. DXY, yeah. So, if we look at what was the date of that particular one? So that was on the 14th at 1:30 UK time. So the 14th.
I need to go back. There we go.
14th at, so it's probably there. No, that's 8 o'clock. 14th at 1:30. So there you go. That bar there is what happened with the dollar with the news.
That's it. But, yeah, that bar
So
there,
there.
yes.
So if we put that, so that's what happened with the dollar in those 15 minutes. It strengthened because of that news, and then it absolutely tanked.
So where did you enter, Lutz, on that particular
But
trade?
that's gold. Sorry, that's a dollar.
Oh, sorry, that's not.
That's a dollar.
Sorry.
So
That's what. Yes.
the
I need to go
same
back.
gold would possibly have gone the other way at the same time. So we're on the 15-minute The date is 18th.
Little phone.
It's the 14th. Was it the 14th? Yeah, 14th at 14th at 1:30 was when the news I just got. Luke's trade was the day before. So
Yeah, just before. If you just move slightly more, I think I see it. Is it that
Let's just
one?
have a quick look at this. Gold at the time, the dollar. So if that's 1:30 on the 14th.
So which move
So-
did you catch? Where from?
There.
I mean.
So yeah, so gold. I'm just looking at this before we move on to that, and so we've got 1:30.
Mhm.
So that's what happened to gold as
Mhm.
that news happened. It went up a little bit. No, sorry, it went down.
It dropped, yes, because
Yeah, but it didn't
dollar went.
drop. Right, it dropped at 2 o'clock. Okay, so it did drop. And then your trade, Lutz, was the day before, wasn't it? So
13.
it's a 12.
The trade I did was last night until this morning.
Oh, okay. So that date was
I was using that date as the previous level of
okay, I
to
see.
target, essentially.
Okay, so let's just go back to. So last night. So Monday at. So here.
So, okay.
So that's what you caught. So you shorted here, and you shorted
Yeah,
this.
it was during the retracement. It was.
That's a nice trade.
Very nice trade.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think I'll be looking for many more this week.
Huh?
I'll keep an eye out, but I won't be actively.
You're
Well,
very
entering
regimented.
them.
You got what? Take 2 trades a week. You take.
I try and aim for 3, really.
Yeah.
Three a week, but like you said, I am regimented with it. If I genuinely can't see a setup throughout the week, I just won't trade. I'd rather just not be in it than just try risking it and not sticking to my system.
Brilliant. That's really, really good trading.
But
Well
it's
done.
took so long to learn it, though.
Hmm.
Like before, because when I first got in it, I'd look at it as sort of like gambling, essentially, because I didn't know what I was doing and stuff. I'd just be guessing on it. But like as you just get more experience and stuff, you start to get an idea of how the market moves, how it works, and everything. And after a bit, it sort of does kind of move like clockwork, like when you just base it off previous events and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the emotions, really. This is a thing. It's
Yeah.
like you see, I struggle to
risk
short
management.
gold. I struggle to short it, but maybe I need to look at it. Something that looks like it's pulling back up again actually is palladium. So palladium. I do trade palladium a lot, actually. I've just been waiting for a bit of a signal, really, that tells us that it's on its way back up, and it possibly is. I mean, if this continues to go up here and break this high. Yeah. So I'm waiting on palladium at the moment, but I'm in it already. Where did I buy? I bought here, I think. So yeah, these are mainly what I trade. I mean, oil's another one actually, which is I do love shorting oil. Struggle to buy oil, but
Yeah. Why do I buy?
okay. Let's move over to the indices. So the DAX on the 2 minute, we could get maybe some trades
Go
here
ahead.
pretty quickly, actually.
Kind of, yeah.
So the Dow Jones, I like trading the Dow Jones here. So there's 2 minute chart. You see that would have been a buy trade. It was nearly a buy trade. So yeah, the Dow is at the close of this bar. I'm gonna put a trade on. New chart. Okay, so 75 pips. Take profit. Just wait for the close of the bar. And the reason I'm taking this is because this is a demo account anyway, so I'm not going to rush it on the main account over there. Right, so it's a buy. Okay. That hasn't worked correctly. So obviously this demo account, I'm just going to watch this. And as soon as I'm in profit a little bit, I'm going to get the stop loss. What's the worst case scenario? That didn't quite work out with the stop loss. I didn't calculate the size correctly because I was in a rush. And that shows that emotions kick in even when it's a demo account. I'm just going to...
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, always. When you rush.
So we are at... See, I didn't do my prep, didn't realise there was a bit of resistance there. Right, okay, so we're now in profit. So let's just take that profit. Okay. So there you go. That quick with these short trades. So that was a... Okay, so I only got £95 profit out of that, even though it's 30, because it's so fast. But yeah, it's quite good, this strategy actually. It works quite nicely for intraday trading. Now the emotions kick in. I should have really done a partial close and then got the stop loss to break even. But it's a short burst, quick little 100 quid in
Quickly in and out, yeah.
you know. And the way that these trades work best is to really limit your losses by just taking that small, tiny loss. If it doesn't go in your favour, then you take that loss, a very small one. See, got in there, got out there, like within 2 minutes. But you can trade this on the 15-minute as well. You see, the 15 minutes, well, we really want to be, what we want, everything to happen at the same time. So, okay, so that's another way. I just want to have a quick look at the crypto setting up at the moment. Go through the dashboard here, because midday in the UK is the 4-hour close, so you can see it down. So here we're closing at 12 o'clock with this system. I prefer to trade just Bitcoin and Ethereum on here because the cost is a lot less than everything else. But what I'll do is go through the hourly, see if anything's setting up on the slow. Nothing there. EOS. Okay, so that's going to qualify for a short because we have the trend going down. We have the sniper. We have the vector average also pointing down, which is red. And we have this red line here as well. So all in all, that would be a move the take profit to here. But then we are at support. So we got some support there. So let's see what happens. I mean, on the hour that might actually drop below. If it drops below, then it's a possible short, just a small amount. Stop loss would be brought right in to aggressive stop loss. I probably would bring the stop right down to there. Or smaller. Okay. So that's EOS against the dollar on the hourly chart, potential short. Nothing setting up there, nothing setting up there. 4-hour chart, slow, dash. Yeah, again a possible short, but not really enough. Yeah. I mean, it could possibly come down a bit lower. Don't know, it's risky, is the thing.
Risky.
Shorting, KSM.
Oh,
I mean, this has got quite a long way to drop, really, before we find support down here. I mean, these moves are huge. Look at that. Where's it going to end up, though? This is the question.
could you please show me the daily of this? James?
We're moved. Yeah. So the
Thank you.
daily is there.
Okay.
So it's not setting up for a buy yet, but that's a buy, the daily on the
Thank you.
same instrument.
Okay.
So Solana, right? That's an interesting one. So Solana on the daily, it's against the trend. Wouldn't be shorting Solana. I'm waiting for a drop in Solana to buy. Same with Dodge. Yeah. So I think really the case of crypto is just to wait and see at the moment. See what happens. Dow Jones is faffing around there.
Ranging at the moment. What's this? Oh, that's a 1 minute. Okay.
That's a 1 minute. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
I mean it has
see.
broken that. If I'd held
Yeah.
that trade, then it could have broken higher, which it is.
Yeah.
But I quite like this because, you know, on the 2 minute chart, you're combining the buy signal or the sell signal with MACD. So, and also you're buying above the white line. Okay, so it's, you get your buy and you wait. We're above the white line, that's fine. And then we've got the MACD on that bar there. So that would have been a nice
Move. Yeah.
nice move here. And then we could have got out, we probably got out there actually, something like that. And then the other way round, we've also got the trend, what's it called? Super trend, that's the one. We've got the super trend indicator. All these indicators are free on TradingView, you see. And that's what's so good about TradingView. But again, the one that we went into then, because it was going up so steeply, we didn't really get a close above the bar until we got to there. And a close above the white line until we got to here. So, but so there we go. So when it comes to gold, I think I'm going to watch gold and try and going to look for some pockets. Because we need to get some of these short moves in. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, it's been nearly an hour, so let's call it a day. Unless there's anything else anyone wants to go through or anything.
Thank you, James.
No, that's it for me.
Yeah, brilliant.
That's
Great
it.
stuff.
Thank you so much, James. So
Thanks,
when do you
guys.
do this? How often do you do them? Once a week?
No, we're going to be doing lots of them. There's going to be lots of different traders coming on, lots of different angles. This is just a start, really.
Okay.
So they're going to be streamed, obviously, live directly into Telegram.